Welcome back to Inside South Florida. The Human Trafficking Awareness Symposium is just about to come to town, and here to tell you more about it is Rachel Tourgeman. Rachel, it's great to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be on your show. Everybody loves your show.
Well, thank you very much. We try. This is a very important cause, something that I frankly did not know was as big of a problem in South Florida as perhaps it is. So human trafficking, South Florida, how big of a problem is it?
It's huge, Dave. As a matter of fact, we are third in the country to be visitors to this particular horrible, horrific crime. Human trafficking is something that a lot of people don't know what it is, but that's why I appreciate your show and appreciate you, Dave, because we need to get the word out to all of your viewers, which are hundreds and thousands of them. What is human trafficking?
So tell us.
When you talk about human trafficking, you're talking about basically two dimensions. You're looking at exploitation of labor or exploitation of sexual abuse. For instance, when you think about it, you're talking about commercial gain. People lure you through force to coercion, whether in sexual exploitation, they're promising you something, and then before you know it, you're doing sexual acts with people for commercial gain. The worst part of this whole thing, obviously this is prostitution, that the victims of human trafficking are good people. They just got stuck in this by being lured and maliciously maligned and lied to and deceit by these horrible perpetrators of violence, which are the human traffickers.
Right.
Where do you find these people? They're hidden in restaurants and massage parlors, brothels, hotels, traveling agency, wherever their greed of the human traffickers can be. That's what you're going to find.
So why do you think it's so prevalent in South Florida? You said it's the third most cases in the country in South Florida?
Well, look where we live, inside Florida. That's the name of your show. This place is beautiful. It's a destination. We have the Port of Miami. We have an amazing airport. So it has to be a place that's like attractive, if you will, for all these human traffickers. And unfortunately, they prey on individuals, especially women in most cases, although there are some men, but in women that perhaps might have a little bit of low self-esteem, that perhaps come from a domestic violence home or a broken home, they're depressed, they have anxiety, they're looking for new avenues, and that's when these horrible perpetrators of violence get them.
All right, so we're going to do something about it.
Yes.
You're going to do something about it.
Well, not me. We have to thank, of course, number one is God, and also the Florida National University is where I work at. Our president, Dr. Maria Castaneda Gato, she's an amazing lady. She's the president and CEO. And also this powerhouse, we were talking before your show, we have created, Dave, a powerhouse human trafficking steering planning committee. Now you can ask me, who are they? They're amazing. You have the Public Defender's Office, Carlos Martinez of Dade County. You have the State Attorney's Office, Carta Fernandez-Rundle. You have the FBI, Homeland Security, a huge array of different organizations of nonprofits, and also companies like banks, First Bank, and you have cities and municipalities, city of Surfside, the town of Surfside, town of Medley, town of Miami Lakes. The list is just huge. I mean, I can sit here and spend 10 hours telling you who's involved. We're coming together as one community and one voice, Dave. As you know, this is an issue that no one person or no one organization can solve, but we come together as one voice, one community. Let's make an awareness. Let's bring this to all your beautiful viewers out there that are listening. We want them to come out on October 8th at 6:30 in the evening. The address is, can I give the address?
Sure, please, of course.
4425 West Jose Regueiro Avenue, which is West 20th Avenue. So it's 4425 West 20th Avenue in Hialeah. It begins at 6:30 sharp. We're waiting for everybody, all your viewers, to come out, learn what human trafficking is. Let's try to prevent it. We could do it as a team, but we have to come together.
So when you say at the symposium, learn what it is, so give me more specifically what's going to happen at the symposium.
What's going to happen is we have 6 illustrious, powerful panelists. Who are they? FBI. We have Latasha Humphrey. We have Victor Williams from Homeland Security. We have Yvonne Mesa from Miami-Dade County, and she's going to be talking about basically all the resources that are there for the victims. We have the State Attorney's Office. The list is extensive. What we want to do is to educate the public. What is human trafficking, we just talked about,
right.
But what are the preventive measures? What is happening not only here in Miami-Dade County, in the state of Florida, but what is happening globally? And what do we have to do as a community, as a society, as individuals to eradicate it?
So what do you tell someone? So someone that has just moved here and they have no money and they might be someone who might be a victim of this. So they're going to come to the symposium. What are some ingredients? What are some bits of advice you might give someone so they can better defend themselves and better realize if they potentially could be a victim of trafficking?
They have to be vigilant.
Right.
because these people are terrorists. These human traffickers are terrorists. They can also do it in labor. We hardly spoke about that, but labor exploitation as well.
Spend time talking about that as well.
Well, let's talk about that.
Right.
Here you come from another country, or maybe you're here, and they'll say, okay, we want to hire you to work wherever, a hotel or a restaurant, a massage parlor, and we're going to pay you X amount of money. And before you know, you're hardly getting paid anything. You're working 12, 14, 16 hours a day. You can't even leave your job, if you will. Many times you live in the same building where you're working. Usually what happens is people that are working for these agencies or entities, they all travel in 5 or 6 or 7 of them. They feel like prisoners. Basically, I didn't mention this earlier, but human trafficking is modern day slavery, Dave. It's happening in our 21st century. And what we need to do as individuals, we need to be vigilant. A lot of promises that are wrong, that are deceitful, that they're malign and malicious. And so we cannot be so gullible. You know, the majority of our people here in the world, all your viewers, you know, we're good people. We're intrinsically good, hardworking people. But we meet these people like the human traffickers, if you will. Getting back to sexual exploitation, we're talking about pimps. And let me give you some statistics. Some of these pimps, they have 4 to 6 girls, okay, in human trafficking at a time, and each girl is worth to them $150,000 to $200,000, okay? That means that these individuals have to go and have sex, unwanted, forced, coerced sex with these people, and then then first of all, not even getting paid, number one, but number two, that's illegal. But could you imagine having sex with somebody 28 to 48 times a day?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
And that's not acceptable.
And it's unhealthy. So, but I think I would guess that a lot of times, if the victims, once they become aware of it, they're probably too scared to say anything, right? And they don't know who to say something to.
Well, this is a very good point, David. I'm glad you're bringing it up. Threats and violence. If you leave, I will kill you. I will kill your family. You cannot leave. I own you now. I own you now. It's almost like there's a correlation between domestic violence, even though they're 2 different entities. Domestic violence and human trafficking are 2 different entities. But you know what brings them together? The control factor. Okay? And these people want to control. They're like possessions. So the victims that they get, they feel that they've lost control. They're afraid that they can't go to the police. They can't even leave the area. I mean, it's horrible. It has to be stopped. And I want to commend the FBI. I want to commend Homeland Security. I want to commend the Dade County Public School System also for spreading this word out to the people, the State Attorney's Office, the Public Defender's Office, because coming together, law enforcement entities, nonprofit entities, universities like Florida National Universities orchestrating this entire symposium with the Powerhouse Human Trafficking Symposium Committee, we're going to make a difference. But we need all your viewers to come out.
Okay, so as we say goodbye, give me the event information one more time and a website where people can go.
Absolutely. The website is www.fnu.edu. Okay, the Human Trafficking Symposium will take place on October 8th, 6:30 promptly. I want to invite all your viewers out there. Come out, bring your family, bring your children, bring everybody, because this is a situation that we can fight it together. Alone, as Dr. King said, that we're worth 1.0, but together, as a society, as a community, we are worth 4.0. Well, come on out at
Rachel,
6:30.
Your passion for this, obviously, it shines through. I can tell it's an important cause.
Thank you.
Best of luck, and come back again, okay?
We will. Thank you, Dave.
All right, you got it.
God bless you.
You got it.